In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make an interactive light infographic slide in PowerPoint. As you can see here, I've created 4 lamps and 4 switches here. And when I click on each switch, then the light of that particular lamp will light up. So let me just show you. When I click, you can see here the first light comes. For example, if I click on third, the third light comes. If I click on second, the second light comes, and if I click on fourth, the fourth light comes. So it's an interactive slide. Let's see how to do this in PowerPoint. Add a new slide and change the background to any background of your choice. I have used this particular image which I have downloaded from the net. And then you can go to view, enable the guides, go to insert shapes, select rounded corner rectangle, draw a small rectangle, maybe this much size. You can see here, we can increase later on if we required. And then just say align middle, and shape outline you can give some light color or gray color, maybe light gray, and then you can choose any color you like, whatever color which you feel, you can just add that. So let me just add this. And then to add the lamp, two different ways you can use it. For example, the simplest way is go to insert shapes, and from the rectangles select this one, which is the rectangle's top corner rounded. Just drag this, and you can see here there are 2 orange points. Just drag the orange point which is at top inside, so it becomes something like this. And then you can go to insert shapes, and you can select the same ones again and draw a very small one. Again, put in the center, shape outline, make it no outline. So this way you can just make a one lamp like this. Or the other way, to make the lamp, go to insert shapes, select the oval shape. I'm just making an oval shape, you can see here, and just cut this part. Go to insert shapes, select a rectangle. I'm just going to cut the bottom part. Select this shape and hold the shift key and select this shape. Go to merge shape and just say subtract, and then I can use the same. Go to insert shapes, rectangle top corners rounded, and just make a smaller one here, and shape outline, make it no outline. So whichever way you want, you can create the lamp shape. So let me just take this shape. I'm going to just delete this shape, and I will group this, select both these shapes, highlight this, go to format, merge shapes, just say union. You can see here, and then you can, if you want, you can reduce the shape a little bit and put it here. And I'm going to fill this color with this color, and then I'm going to give some shadow effect. For that, right mouse click, go to format shape, and I'm going to use the effects, shadows, select the preset and select the inner center, you can see here, and increase the blur size. You can see here it got some kind of a 3D look. And then I'm going to insert shapes, select an oval shape, make a small oval, and shape fill, make it black, shape outline, make it no outline. And then you can go to effects, under soft edges, increase the size, you can see here, and just bring it here on top of it to give a more 3D look, you can see here. And then go to insert shapes, select oval shape again, and this time I'm just going to, let me just zoom in, make this shape outline as no outline, shape fill as white, and I'm just going to bring it here. You can see here, you can see the lamp now. Reduce the size, See, looks perfect. You can see here. And then I'm just going to select all, press Ctrl G to group it. Now to add the light effect, let me just bring it up, zoom in, you can see here. Then go to insert shapes, and from basic shapes select trapezoid. Just drag this, you can see here. I'm going to increase a little bit, and using this you can just increase the width also, you can see here. And let me just increase it further and fit this one with this. You can see here again, shape outline, make it no outline, and I'm going to select a gradient fill. Now basically you have got 4 stops. I'm just going to delete the 2 stops. The first stop I'm going to select white color, you can see here. The second stop also I'm going to select the white color, but the transparency I'm going to reduce it to 100%, you can see here. And this also you can just increase a little bit to get more shining effect. You can see here the lamp is ready. I'm just going to select this and bring this down here. So likewise I have to create 4 lamps, but before creating the lamps, let's create the wire for that. So I'm just going to select this, maybe I'll give the shape outline some black color, and then I'm going to give some shadow effect for this. You can see here there's some shadow effect, and let me just zoom in, and I'm going to use the cable, the wire. For that, go to shapes, select a oval shape, hold the shift key so that you get a perfect circle. You can see here, and you can give any color of your choice. You can see here shape outline, maybe you can make it white, and then go to insert shapes, select this rounded corner, make it somewhat like this. You can see here, again give the same color, and I'm just going to reduce it a little bit and make sure that to put exactly in the center. If not, you can just select both of this, align center. If you do that one, it comes like this. Just press Ctrl Z, just say align middle, so it perfectly all right. And then I can just go to merge shape and union, and if I want I can add one more shape here also. For that, go to insert, select a rectangle, draw a small rectangle here on top of it, shape outline, make it no outline. Let me just zoom in. You can see here I will increase the width, height. All right, and I'm going to use some pattern fill for that, so I can use some, maybe some lines like this, and the color I'm going to use the same color which we have used, and this one I'm going to use a black one. And these 3 shapes, select this and press Ctrl G to group it, and then I'm just going to make one wire which is getting connected to this lamp. For that, go to insert shapes, and from the lines select this one which is the connector elbow arrow, and from here just put it here. It doesn't matter if it comes like this, just make it something like this, that's it. And this one, instead of arrow, you can just select the oval arrow here, and this color you can just change to maybe white or some other color, or maybe the same orange color I can use it. Let me just remove these guides. So you can see here, let me just zoom in. This is not exactly, it is come here. I'll just put it here, and then make sure that this is perfectly in the center. If not, I can just move this one here also if it is not coming, and then I can make something like this also. I'm not touching this one, it is something like this. It comes something like this. You can see here, this is perfect now. So now it's simple step. We just need to copy and paste it. For example, let me just select this lamp and the light, press Ctrl D to duplicate it. I will put it here. You can see here exactly the same position, and then you can press Ctrl D to duplicate this and Ctrl D and just link this one here. You can see here, so my second is ready. So this color also can be changed. You can just go to format and change some different color of your choice, maybe purple, and give the same line here. And then I'm just going to select this both, press Ctrl D, you can see here, and I will just group this for a meantime. Ctrl G to group it, and go to format, rotate. You can just say flip vertical and just put it exactly here on top of this lamp. And again Ctrl D, I'm going to add one more exactly here, and it's very easy again. So press Ctrl D. So you can see here there's no space. I can just increase the size, and again press Ctrl D. I will put it here. You can see here, and then it's simple. Again press Ctrl D. I'm going to use this one for this, and again you can see here, reduce it. And for this, Ctrl D, I will select here, and I'm going to select this and reduce it. As you can see here, this we should not touch it. Like this we can do it. So again, for that, zoom in, don't touch this one, just bring this, disconnect this actually. You can see here, let me just zoom out, put it, and then yes, you can see here, this is perfect. So you can do the same thing for the fourth one. So now I'm just going to change the color for this to maybe a blue, and this one will be maybe a green, and this color also can be changed according to that one. So this one will be blue, and this one will be a green line. So you can see here it's almost done. We just need to add the text. For that, go to insert text box and just say 01, center align, and open sans, and just make it bold if you want, and again use the same color, and I'm just going to put it here, and then you can add some detailed text. Center align, reduce the size, and put it here. And then I can just select both of this, press Ctrl D. So this will be my second, Ctrl D. This is my third, Ctrl D. This is my fourth text. Just come and change the number and the color here. So let me just change the color to green. I will change the color to blue. This one I'm going to change the color to purple or kind of a pink, whatever. So we have completed the design. Let me just adjust it properly to give equal spacing there, and if you want you can select all these four and give the shadow. So come to effects, shadows, and you can select maybe this one, and if you want you can increase the distance also. So you got this ready, and we have grouped this one. We have to ungroup this, right mouse click, ungroup it. So this is, we have not grouped it, it's separately, all right. So now let's give the animation effect. So the design is completed, and to give the animation effect we have to rename certain objects so that it will help us to give the right animation. For that, go to home, select selection pane. I'm going to select this one first. You can see here I will just say, as I'm going to rename this object from group 30 or group 20 to, I will say switch 1. Can you see here? I'll just copy this, Control C. I'm going to select the second one. This is group 34. I'm going to make this as switch 2. This one I'm going to rename this one to 3, and this with 4. Again, I'm just going to change the light. This object also I'm going to rename it. I will just say this is light 1. I'll just copy this. I'm going to select this. I'm going to say light 2. This will be light 3. And this is the light 4. Alright, so we have renamed it. Now to make it interactive, so when I click on this first, this light should come. Click on second, this light should come. Third, this light, and fourth, this light should come. So I'm just going to select the light first where I want the animation to be. Right mouse click, not right mouse click, go to animation pane, and I'm going to add animation, a wipe effect here. Can you see here? Wipe, I will say from top, and I will double click it. Timings, I'm going to make it very fast, only 2 seconds, and you can see here trigger. So I want, when I click on this one only, it should come. So we have given this name as switch 1. So I'll just say start effect on click off switch 1. Can you see here switch 1 here, and click OK. So let me just play now and see. You can see the moment I bring the mouse here, it comes, the cursor is changing. When I click, immediately it's coming here. You can see here. And then I'm going to select this. Maybe I'll group this, the text, Control G to group it. And for this, I'm going to use maybe appear. Appear, I'm just going to drag this down in this particular trigger, and I will just say after previous. So if I play now, when I click, you can see here immediately it's coming. So I have to just do the same thing. Let me just group this, hold the shift key and group it, and then I'm going to select the light, add animation. I'm going to say again wipe animation. I think the wipe animation has been on the, let me just delete this. By mistake I have created on the text, so I have to create on the light actually. So this is the text, you can see here, this is the light. Alright, so I can adjust the text later. So I'm just selecting the light, add animation. I will just say again the wipe effect, or simply I don't do all those things. Let me just delete it. I will just select this. You can see here the light, animation painter, and select this one. So by default it is there, and for this also I can do the same. So double click this one, timing, trigger, I will say that start on, which is this one, switch 2. Let me just search switch 2. You can see a switch to OK. And I'm going to select this animation here. And I will just put this back to its original place, and I will just drag this here. So now when I click here, it first is coming. When I click here, second is coming. So likewise you can just do for third and fourth, and you can just add some numbers here, 1 2 3 4. As you can see here, I've added the numbers 1 2 3 4. When I click, it shows 1 2 3 and 4. Likewise you can just replicate here. I've already explained 1 and 2. You can just put it for 3 and 4. That's it from me, friends. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe PowerPoint University. See you soon with more interesting stuff. Till then, goodbye.